Hi guys, this is Arvind from Carlist.my and you're with me and the 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLE 450. Now I know what you're thinking, wasn't the GLE already launched? And yes, you'd be right, it was launched in 2019 as a fully CBU model or fully imported model. So the big news this time around for this car, it's CKD. So yes, it's going to be locally assembled at Mercedes-Benz plant in Pekan, and this is the car that buyers will soon receive. Now the other benefit of local assembly is the customized incentives that car makers will get, which then allows them to price the car more attractively. So now the big news this time around is this car, when it was a CBU model, was priced at just over 630,000. This car right now, CKD, is just under 500,000. So that's a monumental $100,000 price reduction, and you're still getting the same cars. It's more or less the same power plant and everything else remains. So more value, bigger car, and there's 2 more seats at the back. So let's go check it out. So as you know, the 4th generation GLE, which started life last time, it was called the ML, and then slowly it was GLE under the new naming nomenclature. So the 4th generation brought about a very modern, very smooth, it's a very aerodynamic body for what it is, which is a full-size SUV. So at the front you have of the local spec, you get the AMG Line. So it comes in the AMG Line package, which includes these aggressive bumpers, stylish front grille. On the side you get 21-inch tires. Another neat touch is this over fenders or fender flares. Around the side you get the scuff plates, the side scuff plates, again over fenders around the back, and it all adds to this very neat looking exterior design, which looks like it's going really fast even though it's standing still. Now personally, one of my favorite parts of the new GLE, or rather the 4th generation model, was the rear. I loved the very sleek looking tail lights. The older one was slightly larger, so you know, they rounded off the back. They made it look wider, and you know, it's a very confident looking design. At the bottom you get again the AMG Line rear bumper, which includes this 2 exhaust exits. Now let's peer inside. Now previously, when they launched the CBU model, you could actually order the GLE as a 5-seater or a 7-seater. Now for the CKD model, Mercedes-Benz Malaysia has gone with just the 7-seater, so to give it a competitive edge against its main rivals like the BMW X5, the Volvo XC90, and the Lexus RX. Now even with the 2 rear seats folded up, there is still a usable amount of cargo room. I suppose you could put 2 small travel bags, or you know, your backpack or something like that. I'm not sure if you can see the back of the rear seats. Now let's go around the side and see how that looks. As we come to the rear, you can see it's quite spacious for the 2nd row of occupants, and there is a powered button here, so it's entirely power operated, which reveal the rear 2 seats. Now of course it's not going to be as spacious in the 3rd row as the 2nd row, but I'm sure it's adequate for younger children on maybe shorter journeys. So yeah, so it at least gives you the practicality of a 7-seater, but the sort of the space and the packaging of which is no larger than its competitors. Around the front you get this really stylish cabin space for the driver and the front passenger. As you can see, they have very nicely bolstered AMG Line seats, AMG Line steering wheel, and of course the highlight of the interior is the floating MBUX infotainment screen, which is actually made out of 2 12.3 inch LCD screens. But of course, when laid out like this, it seems seamless and has one big screen that is very informative.